ya sebi womo ni abrepa esanse sabre ye wo se womo etimi eye womo campaign ansana eye January 2026 aso ama MPP4 ede womo eye presidential primaries no aso ahyehe so na enumu no na chese Bawumia metre doctor former vice president nsema wode to monten so na anu ada no sabre de edge trend wo Ghana hanu se echemu se ase ekutie bi anim niwra na sansem we a wo kanom say woka edia Honorable Ken Agyapong and ni team. Now the question is ense men pa and Dr. Bawumia ekokan ya edesa nkomo twetwe nyina aba yebekwa kotie nensema wode tu jana so ansa na no ma men komenu abema Chris ehonum Chris ma akwa abadba studio sa yes so Dr. Bawumia trend ye chirema na chese wakoka nsembi etia Ken Agyapong ene ni team dear asem enaba
yebema yetie for na ahefo akwaba there is this tense competition as I started NPP amanyoko no ma obi I try so obe pass out the message I betimi aboa na mana be flag bearer 2028 election ayebeko no na we na Stephen Amwan so eko Kumasi Technical University ni students ni bi ne past students ni bi ekohia ya or the two omanim say election no lose you know one major factor about 2.1 million people are man to about NPP no about 1.7 million of them I mean they are Muslims and osha na say religiously no said Dr. Bawumia here Kremuni no akasa ne nkofo anto abama no na we na Dr. Bawumia so ababontin or clarify say I mean say am papa say religious I mean nkremufo na anto amano dia nkase say 2028 flag bearer nko nyina bi that was I mean a very quick reply or the my yesterday na doctor
okay ebusia nkotie said the Dr. Bawumia nkasa etunenum to nsem we ye ba ye beto aso.
It is very, very important, therefore, that we don't allow people to come in with explanations that are not factual, that are made up, and that divide our party. We are a united party, encompassing people from all ethnic groups, all religions, and we are part of the elephant family. It is therefore very important that we do not allow people, for the sake of political advantage, to break us apart as a party. I'm saying this because recently people are going religious and tribal. People are going religious and tribal. That is dangerous for the New Patriotic Party. It is very dangerous for us if you go in that direction. What is clear and is stated in black and white in the Okwei report, as well as all the other studies, is that religion and tribe were not factors in the 2024 election results. They were not factors. They were not factors. So we should not try to inject to say that Christians will not vote for Bawumia. My 4.7 million votes, were there only Muslims who voted? It's not possible. There were all who voted for me. When Before lost, did we say religion? When Mills lost, did we say religion? When Nana Akufo-Addo lost, did we say religion? No, that is not a factor. But people want to make it a factor for political reasons. For political reasons. If in fact that was the case, I wouldn't have contested at all. I would have stepped aside if that is the case, because I'm not a selfish person. I value the party. I'm not. I would have, if that was the case, I would have stepped aside, because I will not jeopardize the ability of the party to win. the 2028 election. It's still important. I would have stepped aside, but I don't think that is the case. And people are trying to, without...
Well, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and I kuti in Sema wade atumontin so Chris. Yingina yatin Sema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eka. Asem way there said okay, say ekoma Stephen Amwa. Anameboa.
Yeah, I think it's a direct reply to Stephen Amwa.
What did he say initially?
So initially, Dr. Stephen Amwa Stika talked about the fact that even most of the Zongo communities didn't vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. With 4 of the regions there were the northern part of Ghana and also Omo and To Aba Amano. So it was kind of tribal and kind of or the Nema to say ethnicity eba NPP mu. And Tianona Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so reply with the fact that Ohune said that wasn't the factor Momo Ilusu 2024 election no. And he talked about it say enka even say no kre say no na ema omulusu abana anka onfa ono ane political interest enko so emagina say yento abama no, knowing well say next election no this number of people won't vote for him anka o magina.
Okay. But
yeah.
So based on what he's saying and per your research, do you think what Bawumia is saying is factual?
Yes, Majedi said what he's saying too is true, but in his statements now the bias is here. No, he didn't state say way and now nema ye Lucy abano. The amount Lucy abano the Ghana for be brain himself. And he mean say he's trying to avoid. And it makes me have fun. Say one is speaking for the party and the other is speaking for himself. Now. Kennedy Agyapong camp, they are trying to speak for themselves. So they want to come and take up the flag bearership of the NPP. Now, Dr. Bawumia is also speaking as a leader of the party, trying to say that we should avoid ethnicity, we should avoid religion, because party Dahono is for both.
It's for all parties, all ethnic groups,
all walks of life in Ghana. Because it will be a very bad. The precedents are almost set because so almost say yana even if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to me win, we can still have this group of people not voting for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Sure.
It's in all try so or bet counter quickly. We were mad the anti so 2-3 days the next day now he just came out and
to say whatever he wants to say. Okay. Ebiso Chemu say at this point Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should see from the angle say baby there is no way he's going to win the primaries for the flag bearership.
Baby Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
because of some of the things he has been saying.
Oh, sir, and American, you see, he's currently speaking as a leader of the party. That is how I see it.
Okay.
And from Ken's camp, the team, they are speaking like a group of people who wants to win flag bearership race for the NPP. And he say obey winnie and I say own winnie it depends on who will communicate a very good message to the good people of the NPP. Do you understand? And he say by January 31st, 2026, you be who obey winnie. But from now to early next year, a lot will happen.
Okay.
A lot will happen. And this basis, will all account for who wins that flag bearership race in 2026.
In 2026. Now, looking at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia camp and Kennedy Agyapong's camp, I'm sure they are all preaching for peace. Campaign, but based on followers, said there will be a disseminating information about leader. What makes do you think Kent's camp is always hitting on Bawumia and anything about Bawumia so about Bakabe retaliate to them?
Yes, because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is a force to reckon with. Kennedy Agyapong the camp. Inti ne highest contender obi obetimi ama problems flag bearership race name. Inti when he Bawumia and he kasa he speaks directly to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. with all the things they did when they were in government, with all the things that a see even in 2024 elections, no. Eti ono ne obi obetimi ama the problem. So anytime he speaks, you could see say yembo ni dinkra, it is direct to him. Yes, intina you could see say messages ne do na eko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so.
Okay, but lastly, answer na yebe sorry. Don't you think say Ghana for any media no ye na ye tie a set this kind of agendas? Maybe they are just being genuine and just spreading the information they want to give out to the followers and the grassroots.
On Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's side, no, you could see he's speaking for the entire party. Then Ken Agyapong's side, no, he's bidding for something, and he needs to pass a message across to the NPP faithfuls.
Okay.
What I say, enti omwankasa hono, they know what they are doing. Do you understand? Omwankasa hono, they know what they are doing. There are the masses out there. You could see some people are rooting for Ken Agyapong, betimi aye bibi. Then we have Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia waba penyame ehu de oye. Enti deep down within them, they know what they are doing.
Okay.
This one is trying to amass sympathy votes from the people. And men can say sympathy votes because the last election he won overwhelmingly. Enti he feels enya afe na oba attack you obi bebre because the AC pen no. I mean showdown but still now he went ahead to win. The other side is, do we still have Nana Akufo-Addo's factor on Bawumia's side?
Okay.
So, and no knew what they are. Then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia should be quick enough to respond to some of these things. In America, they know what they are doing. The media will talk. But deep down within them, they know what is at stake and they know what they want to do.
Okay. So that is all about a year and Sema Ekoso between a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the camp and after in Suyera Kennedy a compreko a camp. Yafa Musianum say night yenda mwase bepemuni bedi sansem wechi ya the update ebebremu.